officially kick off 1 week from today. But in the meantime, we still got plenty of teams to check in with throughout our countdown to kickoff.
You got that right. We're both excited, and we've already touched on a multitude of conferences gearing up for the brand new year. And tonight, we say hello to the NECC. I like that wave. All right, starting things off with Central Noble. After finishing last fall with a 4-7 season under new head coach Zach Baber, the team is looking to turn things around this year and get above 500. With graduating a handful of seniors last year, the players still feel hopeful about growing the strength of the program.
Nerve-wracking a little bit, just making sure I do my best every play. Don't let my teammates down and be a good leader just for the last year. Make sure to set a good tone for the rest of their years. We want to go at least 500. We've been the under 500 team for a couple years, so we want to go 500, win us some games. We're running pretty good, passing pretty good. The scout team's been kind of giving us a really good look right now, so definitely learning from the scout team on defense. So yeah, pretty good. Defense is looking pretty good.
All right, how about it? Central Noble opens up week 1 against West Noble. And Churubusco is experiencing something that is unfamiliar to them, a mediocre season. That's right, the team finished just 2-8, with 4 of those losses being shutouts. The program hasn't experienced a losing season since 2004. With setbacks and growing pains, Busco looks to get back to their winning ways. The team had a lot of youngsters on the squad last year, and after having a year of experience on the playing field, the Eagles hope to make some major strides and improvements come Friday nights.
You know, I'm looking forward to the fact we have a lot of guys back. We started a lot of sophomores last year. We have all of them back, and then we have a couple new kids. I think that we have some talent in the offensive and defensive backfields. We're confident that we can compete in those areas. And so, you know, moving forward, it'll be interesting to see how that all falls into place. But our kids have had a good summer. We've worked hard, and they seem to be clicking, so we're excited about that. If everything clicks, it's going to be based on the fact that our offensive and defensive lines are playing at a higher level than they are now. We're not where we want to be in those areas. And so as talented as I feel like we have in some of our skill positions, it won't matter if the offensive and defensive lines don't hold up their end of the bargain. And so that's a major point of emphasis moving forward.
And the Eagles open up their 2024 season against Columbia City.
All right, moving on over to East Side now. The Blazers finishing with a solid 7-4 record last fall under new head coach Alex Brandowy. But East Side started off not so hot last year, to say the least. But hey, they managed to blaze that 6-game winning streak that landed them with the NECC Small School Division title. Now Brandowy says in year 2 his expectations are to have success not just through part of the season and not just through weeks 1 through 9, but into week 10 and beyond.
So coming into year 2 for me here at Eastside, I think the expectation, it's weird, right? Because last year was a transition year, and the expectation didn't change. Like, the bar is set where it is for us at Eastside, and that's part of why I feel incredibly grateful to be the head coach at Eastside, because the expectation doesn't change. The expectation is that we show up every day, we work our tails off, and on Friday night we compete like crazy because the expectation is to win football games and give ourselves a chance to have success, not only weeks 1 through 9, but weeks 10 and beyond as well. The best version of Eastside football for us is when we're a physical football team, when we were able to run the football, control the pace of the game a little bit, and so that's kind of been the focus for us, not only throughout the summer, but going into the season as well.
The Blazers will open up week 1 of the season against Woodland. Now checking in with West Noble. Boy, did they have a strong season last year. The Chargers went undefeated through the regular season, winning in all sorts of different ways, including blowouts, a couple of one-score shootouts, and even sealing an overtime victory in that mix. But that all ended with a 2-point playoff loss to Knox. And now the team says they're not resting on their laurels from last year, and they expect to do even better.
Been working hard at practice. Need to work on a few things, fine-tune, but other than that, doing pretty good. Want to get that conference title and then work ourselves up to the sectional title, which should have had it last year.
All right, and the Chargers opening up their 2024 slate against Central Noble.
And on to the Lakeland Lakers. The team finished with a solid 6-4 season, their best record, get this, in 5 years. The program is returning a bunch of players, so there will be familiar faces on the field for game day. Everyone is ready for some growth and ready to raise their expectations.
We got a lot of kids that have played a lot of games, and they've been playing since they were freshmen, sophomores, and when you have that kind of experience, Friday nights become a lot of fun. And so looking forward to this year being an exciting year for us, and our kids have a lot of big goals, and we got to keep looking forward, because last year we took some steps, being 6-4. And then improving on that this year with a lot of kids coming back. We kind of evolving from being the hunters to the hunted, and so we just got to keep putting goals in front of them and making sure that they understand that there's bigger and better things out there that we need to still achieve.
Lakeland's Week 1 matchup is against South Bend St. Joseph.
And rounding us out tonight, we head up north to Fremont, where the Eagles hope to improve on a rough 3-7 record from last year. But hey, there's reason for optimism. After a 5-game losing streak mid-season, Fremont won their last 2 regular season games, and head coach Trevor Thomas says this year's squad has more experience than any class he's coached so far.
Guys are working hard, both in the weight room and then on the field when we are practicing or competing in a 7-on-7 or scrimmages. We've done a couple this summer. This year's team, we have a lot of seniority. This will be my 4th year as the head coach, so first time getting a full class through. So I know this group really well. They're a group that loves football, they love to compete, and they know what it takes to be prepared for the season. And so far they've put in that work, and I'm excited to see how they can cap off their career, but also set the stage for the groups coming behind them with the junior, sophomore, and freshman class.
And the Eagles open up the brand new season facing off against Shenandoah.